What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. I'm super hyped right now. I don't know, as soon as I hit stream, I got mad excited for this flight. Check out all these beautiful Angola Airlines 737s. I have never even seen anybody fly this livery on Infinite Flight, and that's what makes me so excited, because we are touring Africa, baby. This is the Blue Games African Summer Tour 2019. And we're kicking it off today. This is day one. Also celebrating beautiful 9K, 9,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so freaking much. It's a very special day. Very, very special day. So special. It's so special. It's gonna be such a hot summer, such a bright summer, such a bright future that I actually had to bring in the shades. If you know me in real life, you know that I wear these things all the freaking time, inside, outside, whatever, but I've never really used them in the stream. And I was like, it's a special day. I'm changing a lot of things with my channel, just trying things differently. I'm not gonna be wearing these shades all the time. Don't think I'm trying to copy anybody. I already know Captain Canada does it. That's why that's honestly the reason I haven't wore shades, is because of Mr. Captain Canada. Because I don't want people to think that I'm copying off him. But it's just me. This is honestly how I am. But anyways, I'll probably take them off, but it's just a special day, special stream. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling myself right now. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who comes out and participates in my flights, in my streams, in my community. You guys are just amazing, and I want to make sure you guys know that you are greatly appreciated. So let's turn that music down a little bit. 9,000, baby. We also got a special going on merch today only. Today only. I already posted it on Instagram. You can get any of my merch from my store-wide sale, 10% off using the what's the code? 9K special is the promo code. So anyways, Angola Airlines, that's where we're starting out today. We're actually in Angola. I don't know if you guys know anything about Kizomba music, but that is actually the type of music that I make. Some of you guys do know that I also make music as well as work and stream. I do a lot of things, but Kizomba is a type of music I do. Not a lot of people know about it, especially in the US, but it's pretty popular in Africa and over in some places in Europe and all over the world. So that's why I get to travel so much, because I do that. But Angola is the heart of the Kizomba music genre, and this is where it all began. So I'm pretty excited to fly out of here, flying this beautiful livery from Angola Airlines in the 737-700. Yes sir, yes sir. Anyways, flight plan is filed. We're flying from Foxtrot November Lima Uniform to Foxtrot November Uniform Echo. About an hour-long flight, cruising at flight level 380, and we'll be cruising around Mach 0.77 to 78, whichever. Please don't run people over. We will not be having ATC today. I know I'm talking fast, but we got a lot to talk about, a lot to do today. Anyways, let me go ahead and raise this up here, and I will go ahead and we'll get the in-game sounds turned up here nicely. Make sure everything is working. You feel me? Yes sir, yes sir. I'll do some shout outs once we get airborne, guys. I'm trying to get this thing off of the ground. How about that? All right, we got sound. Beautiful. Oh, look at this British Airways 747. All right, let's see. Active runway is gonna be probably 24, 23, one of those. There's two runways. It's up to you. Which one do you like to take? Yes, I see everybody crossing to go to 2-3, which is perfect. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and push back. Hopefully, Infinite Flight Assistant is actually on. Beacon lights on. We will go ahead and thank you, Lip Bar, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. And starting pushback. Oh yeah, Infinite Flight Assistant is working beautifully. So we're gonna push back here, and we'll go nose to the left, and we will taxi over to runway 23 for our departure today out of Angola, the country of Angola. I think the name of the city is Luanda. I think that's what it is. I'm not extremely familiar with it. I've been wanting to do this African summer tour for a year, man. I just haven't really got to it, and sadly, I should not have parked in the back, because it looks like we're gonna be in the back of the line, but that's okay. But big shout out to Raven, one of our newest moderators, for creating today's flight plan. So if anything goes wrong, it's his fault. But I really appreciate it when my moderators help out with flight plans, because it takes a huge load off of me trying to get ready and set up these flights and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Infinite Flight had a really fun event going on, X Cubs to Oshkosh. So if you missed that, if you missed it, it's over. It ended yesterday. They did a 3-leg flight in the X Cub to Oshkosh. It was pretty cool. All right, start the engines up. Starting with engine number 2. And yes, we are on expert server. I didn't mention that. But feel free to, you could always fly on casual or training server. Maybe some other people may join you if they do not have access to the expert server. But in my streams, if you're new to the channel, we always, when flying on Infinite Flight, we always fly on the expert server. All right, engine number 1, it is firing up. Nice, nice. Pretty nice day. Let's take a look at the weather here. Winds 240 at 8 knots. Clear scattered at 2000. Temperatures 25, 2.21. QNH 1012. So it was a pretty nice day out here in Luanda, Angola. Got a nice line. Thank you guys for showing up today. So yeah, if you haven't heard yet already, this is the start, day 1 of our African summer tour. So all week we will be spending time in Africa. Matter of fact, the details of the flight details are actually already on Discord. I posted them to Instagram and they are in the description below. So if you want to know where we're flying for each day, you can go ahead and pre-plan that now. I have all 5 days of flights scheduled and ready to go. We'll be streaming at this time today through Friday. So just letting you know. Start off today. Matter of fact, let's talk about that while we're taxiing. We got a bit of time before we leave. So today we're flying from Luanda to Luena, Angola, and then tomorrow we'll fly. We'll do a GA flight tomorrow, actually, a VFR flight. You know me, I love my VFR, so I had to get a VFR flight in there. So we're gonna fly out to, I believe it's Rwanda, and we'll just fly GA in general. I'm not sure. I might fly the C208. I'm probably not gonna fly the X Cup, only because it's really slow and there's a lot of land that I actually want to see in the area we're flying in. Yes, no Friday night flight for me this week, unless like the new unless there's an event that features the new airports, like the new summer, like the new global scenery. Like if that comes out this Friday, then we may change plans. But if nothing huge or significant happens in the Infinite Flight community, we won't be changing any of our plans. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. This week we're doing our own thing, not following IFATC, any of that. So again, guys, just reminder, please be respectful in these live streams. Again, we're on expert server. Please act like you know what you're doing. No cutting in line, no taxiing through people, no flying through people, no A380s, trolling people. Like none of that is cool. I will find somebody to get you ghosted or banned or something, because that is really annoying. But we do have people watching who will report you. Again, so this week's schedule today, we're flying basically in Angola, flying 737. Tomorrow we're flying in Rwanda, doing some general aviation stuff around the rivers and lakes out there and mountains. It's beautiful. Day 3, we're gonna be flying from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Lots of options of what you can fly. There's a lot of African 737 liveries, including the South African Airlines. There's like a bunch of I've never heard. Like it's like 5 or 6 different African airlines you can fly with the 737. There's also the South African A330 you can fly on that flight on Wednesday. So I think Wednesday is gonna be a big day because it's gonna be another airline flight. Thursday, we're gonna be flying the Dash 8 out of Ethiopia. Flying Ethiopian Airlines. That'll be a really fun and beautiful flight. I'm looking forward to that as well. And then Friday, to finish it off, our African summer tour, we'll be flying. We'll be following the Nile River up north to Cairo, Egypt, in military jets. I'm probably gonna fly the A10. But I'm probably going to take a look at it again to make sure this flight is not longer than I think, because if it's too long, we may fly something faster like an F-16 or F-14. But I'm thinking it should be a pretty short flight and just kind of like a sightseeing where we're just going to follow the river visually and then fly an A-10, maybe do some formation flying. It'd be real fun. So if you're into military jets, stuff like that, that is what I have planned to do for this Friday for our final day of the African Summer Tour. And I know I missed a lot of locations in Africa. It's a huge continent. Again, reminder, if you didn't know, Africa is a continent, not a country. A lot of people like to call Africa a country, but it's not. It's a continent. But it's a lot of locations we missed. I'm trying to do a tour that only lasts 5 days. I had to go and narrow it down to my favorite locations in Africa. We're not doing a lot of northwestern Africa, which I kind of wanted to do up in the Western Sahara Desert and stuff like that. But we're not going to do that this time. So maybe we can return to do a second edition of the summer tour, or the African Summer Tour. And yeah, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. But this week, Infinite Flight, guys, again, just a reminder, I'm changing some things with how I do on my channel. Before, we were doing like 1 game per day, which to me was like, I feel like I wasn't giving enough time to the games. Like, it wasn't fair for me to only do Infinite Flight 1 day out of the week, or only do X-Plane 1 day out of the week, or racing 1 day out of the week. And so now we're gonna be kind of stretching those out. So we're gonna do Infinite Flight for this entire week. So if you're not in Infinite Flight, I'll see you next week. It's okay. No offense. No offense here. People are into what they are into, and I am okay with that. So next week, I haven't completely nailed down what we're doing yet. I will let you know when I find out, but it may be a full week of F1 2019, or it may be a full week of just flying on X-Plane. It may be a full week of Euro Truck Simulator, or just trucking, or something like that. I don't know yet. I'm planning all those things out. I had to focus on this African tour first, and then I'll get those things out. And that's what the plan is currently as we go forward. And we'd love to hear you guys' feedback on what you guys think about those ideas. Obviously, when I'm streaming 1 game for the week, that means I'm not streaming the rest of them. Also, this week, we did actually, was it Saturday night? At least Saturday night my time. Wow, there's a traffic jam up here, man. I did not realize that. We probably should have took off on runway 25. No joke. Let me see. We might need to do that, honestly, because 25 is. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and take 25, because 23 is a traffic jam in 23, and 25 is plenty long enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if anybody wants to go with me, that's fine. If you're like in the back of the line, just don't like kill anybody on the way, please. Let's be civil, people. So we're just gonna pretend like you know, Luanda ground said Blue 116 make a U-turn to runway 23 for runway 23 departure.
Holding short runway 25.
I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. I am. Oh shoot, I forgot. Whenever you hit the ATC menu and you're holding the rudder, it like sticks. Alright, runway 23. Beautiful. Alright, so yes, Saturday night, me and a great friend of mine, Giovanni, Find Your Passion, we kind of kicked off the African Summer Tour by doing some hunting in Africa, using on the Hunter Call of the Wild. I've been really freaking enjoying that game. I've had it for a while, but I don't know, lately I've been on this big hunting kick. I've been watching this Netflix series called Meat Eater, and it's a hunting show. Like, it's basically a hunting show on Netflix, and it's really good. And so he's got me re-interested in hunting, and so I've been playing the Hunter Call of the Wild like a ton. And I was like, hey, they have an African map. I'm doing an African Summer Tour, and the Lion King movie just came out, which I haven't seen yet. But I was like, this is a perfect time to kind of mix it up. So I'm probably going to do that as well in the future whenever we're focusing on certain games or doing Europe. Like, for example, whenever I do a European tour, not saying when, but whenever I do a European tour, I would like to do also play Euro Truck Simulator to mix it up and kind of break up the stuff that's going on. So no wonder nobody's taking off 2-3. This runway is actually closed. Well, we're gonna open this runway up, guys. Or no, it's just this taxiway. This taxiway is closed. Okay, that's what the X means. So this taxiway is closed. We have one aircraft back taxiing runway 23. That's fine. We're gonna announce that we're holding short runway 23. If you need the flight plan, you can copy the flight plan from me or from anybody in here. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 5 for takeoff. Around, we go about 20% or so. And alright, he's back taxiing. So everything else is good. Strobe lights and lights are off at the moment. Good, good. Alright, so again, we're cruising at 38,000 feet, Mach 0.77. So I'm gonna go ahead and put mine at 14 for now. I will hold short, wait for him to take off. And we'll get out of here, guys. Browning, what up, bro? Yeah, man, for sure. And then, so when I do, so speaking of the Hunter, the reason I brought that up The reason I brought that up was we did a stream of it on Saturday night just for fun. It wasn't even planned. I was like, hey, let's do it. So I want to do another stream sometime this week of the Hunter in Africa. So if you have the Hunter, Call of the Wild on Steam, you can play with us. I'll probably open up a public session where we can all join each other and play. I think that'd be kind of cool. As long as we don't troll or bother each other, it should be okay. So yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. If again, it's kind of like a maybe. Like if I get time sometime this week, like at night, I'll stream a second stream of the Hunter. But the main streams at 1500 Zulu, 11 o'clock Eastern will be Infinite Flight. All right, he's rolling. We're gonna announce takeoff runway 23, departing to the east, and land lights are gonna come on, strobe lights are gonna come on, flaps are down, check. All right, stereo cockpit, guys. Calibrate my screen. Please park and brake. We're rolling. Checking to the left, it's all clear. Checking to the right, parking traffic is out of here. All right, go ahead and let me know, guys, if you're having any issues with sound or anything like that. I believe you are getting sound. Let's turn our HUD back on. Do not yet have working instruments in the 737 yet, so we got to use the HUD.
Angola 708 is taking off runway 23, departing east.
This is fun. I'm excited, guys, for these flights for this week, spending this week in Africa. All right, guys, we're rolling. Runway's clear.
Holding short runway 23.
Slowly rolling up. All right, airspeed is alive. I have an 8-knot wind, pretty much straight down the line.
100 knots. V1. Rotate.
There it is. Nose up.
Positive rate.
You're up.
Gear up.
Alright, since we had departing traffic on runway 24, I'm going to fly runway heading so I don't interfere with any of those departures. Let's bring the nose down a bit. We're kind of steep. Flaps up.
Flaps up.
I don't care if it's not summer in Africa, it's summer here. It's summer somewhere, which happens to be here. Alright, again, guys, if you're departing on runway 23, try not to like immediately join the flight plan, because there are people departing on runway 24, and it's kind of in the same direction. So if you're departing on runway 24, you can just fly straight out, and you're already on the flight plan. Alright, still flying it by hand. Ooh, we're a bit fast. Bit fast. Let's bring that speed down. Thank you, Jake. Whoa, what's up, Jake? I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Welcome back, and thank you for the super chat donation, bro. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. All right, we're gonna turn autopilot on here. And my cruise is 18,000. And still flying runway heading. We're at 230 knots. Watching our map here for other traffic. I want to make sure that we're spaced out well, so you can see that our first waypoint is going to have us going back to the east. I'm going to wait for Angola 841 to kind of get there, and then we'll kind of cut in front of who's that, Angola 708. We can actually go ahead and make a left turn here now. Matter of fact, I'm hitting nav mode, and that'll put us in a left turn to join the flight plan. We should sequence in pretty nicely, hopefully. All right, there's 8,000. Gorgeous departure though out of Luanda, man. Like, I have never even heard of this city in Africa, which is another cool reason why I like doing these tours. I remember back when we did the Australian tour, which is on YouTube if you guys want to see it. I discovered so many like cities that I had never heard of all over Australia. So that's what I'm kind of looking forward to today as well, is like discovering some of these beautiful locations that are just underrated and like people rarely fly to and from. And one thing I absolutely forgot to do was check my fuel. I think we're good. I think we just luckily have enough fuel for today's flight. Again, it's only an hour long. The flight should be about an hour. It's pretty short. Gorgeous. Alright, we're going wide, that's okay. Again, guys, on the ground, just be respectful of each other. If you see somebody taking off, you already know what to do, man. You're an expert, Sarish. You know what to do. Gorgeous departure, man. I'm looking forward to these African views, man. Blue Wing Gaming, I'll see you later, man. Again, if you had any questions during takeoff, if you're new to the channel, usually during takeoff in the landing segment, I'm not able to actually look at the chat, so I have to wait till we get up to an altitude where I'm on autopilot and I'm chilling. Whoa, Browning for the cheers, bro. Thank you so much for that, man. Greatly appreciate that, bro. That's one of my hunter buddies right there. I think he's actually I posted some hunting pictures to Hanson. Thank you for the super chat donation as well. I think I posted some hunting photos on Instagram this weekend, and there was 2 people in one of the photos. Browning was one of them. All right, 38,000 is where we're headed. So let's go ahead and change our altitude to 38,000 feet. We're at 18,000 now. We actually can speed up. I'm only going 230 knots at the moment. I'm going to go up to 290 knots. All right, 38,000 feet, guys. We're going way up there today. And there it is. Hopefully we'll save some fuel by cruising a bit higher. Alright, land lights can go off. We're above 10,000. Well above 10,000. You can see there's some clouds. If you guys wanted clouds in infinite flight, there you go. Right there printed on the scenery. It only looks good from this height. If you're on the ground, that's going to look really bad, those clouds on the scenery. So for you guys who don't know where Luanda, Angola is, I know I didn't really mention that in the beginning of the stream. So this is where we are in Africa. We're actually in the bottom portion, but like the west side of the bottom portion of Africa. This is the Angola region, or country of Angola. And most of our tour is going to be, we'll be starting here. Tomorrow we'll be going up to like center here over here, near Rwanda, Zambia, Tanzania, and then Wednesday we'll head down to South Africa for our Cape Town and Johannesburg, and Thursday we'll be over here on the right side in Ethiopia, and then we'll end in the northeast up here in Cairo. So again, I'm kind of missing this whole part, and I hate it so much. Like I really wanted to plan a flight over there, but I was trying to like at least like the flights we're doing are not necessarily real life flights. I'm going to mention that now because there may be somebody who points that out later. But what I'm trying to do is at least fly the airline in its country. You know what I mean? So Angola, we're flying in Angola. Ethiopian Airlines, we're flying out of or in Ethiopia. Yeah, and then what's the other one? South African Airlines, we're flying in South Africa. I was going to fly Kenya Airlines, but I just couldn't fit that in my schedule. I kind of replaced it with a VFR flight. So, you know, it is what it is. Kamani's World, when do we start descending? For this flight, we're most likely going to descend about 150 miles out at about 1,500 feet per minute is what I usually kind of like go towards. Maybe a little bit sooner. We'll see. But 150 is really around the time that I'll start like thinking about that. But if we're like in this flight, we're really high, so maybe descending earlier may be a bit better. I missed 2 donations. When did I miss 2 donations? I saw 2 donations pop up in chat. I'm sorry, not in chat. I saw 2 donations pop up on the screen. I didn't see any more. So I apologize if you didn't actually, if I didn't get a notification and did not see it. Jake, what did you get? What did you say? I gotta go back and look for it now. I could also just use Streamlabs. So let's do that. That'll be a lot easier than trying to scroll up through chat. So how you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying your summer. Now I know not everyone is on summer, but here in the U.S. we're right in the middle of summer break. A lot of people on summer right now. The flight sim community as a whole, not just Infinite Flight, but we're seeing the summer flight slump. A lot of people are on vacations. You know, a lot of people are out doing things. They're not really at home. Some people are, like some people are like, you know, like me. I mean, I don't get a summer break. I don't go to school, but some people are just chilling at home during the summer. They're not really going anywhere, just enjoying their time off. But some other people are going out there having adventures and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know, something about the summer for the flight sim community, like things definitely slow down. Like you would think it would be more like busy in the summer, but it's really not. That is what you would think. Wakanda forever. Yeah, man. Laser Gamer, what's up, man? Sean 1903 currently working on IFATC. That's great, man. Good luck to you. Jake Stewart, whatever you sent, I did not see it. Can you resend it now? Because you're asking me about something that I have no idea what you're referring to. Alright, so I'm cruising at Mach 0.78. Again, guys, 10 miles of separation is perfect. I don't know how I got in front. Jake Stewart, thank you again, bro, for the super chat donation. I don't know if you just like redid the notification. Oh, it actually has a. Oh, I didn't realize that you actually had a thing. Like you had a. Hold on, let me see if I can read that. My the thing that I read my chat in is not actually showing the messages you guys are sending with the donation. Here we go. Read my last 2 donos. Okay. Okay, I think I just found it. Searching, sir. Here we go. Yo, mate, long time. This is from Jake Stewart. This is what you were trying to get me to read. Yo, mate, long time no see. Remember me? You've gone really far and make it me happy to see you still providing good content for your subs. Nearly at 10K. Hope you make it there soon. Appreciate that, Jake, man. Yeah, Jake's been here a long time, guys. Like, I know you kind of been away, but he's been here since, I don't even remember when you first came, bro. I don't remember when you first showed up. Like, it was like my first 1,000, like before maybe? I don't know. Like, a lot of you guys are day ones, no joke. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. I guess you're not sick of me yet. But thank you again, Jake Stewart. I appreciate it, man. Alright, let's get some jams going while we're cruising. We got 49 minutes to go. And who is that? Big Smoke. What's up, man? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. All right. Again, guys, please, separation. Watch out for the aircraft ahead of you, and we should be all good. If we all cruise at Mach 0.78, we shouldn't hit each other. Day 2 of the tour is tomorrow. The tour is going to be all this week. So if it says day 2, that means Tuesday. Day 3 is Wednesday. November 4, Victor 5. I was there. I was here day 1. You were stuck at the airport and you were streaming with KLM. Remember? I honestly don't. I honestly don't remember being stuck. But is it? Was it a video? I guess that's up somewhere. I gotta go find it. Jay's Aviation. What's up, man? We're flying to a place called Luena Airport in Angola in Africa. Wyatt Wins, thank you for the subscription. Also, welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Again, guys, we are celebrating the 9,000 subscribers. Matter of fact, I should have put that in the description of the video. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Mad excited. The next goal is 10,000. Like, that's gonna be, I mean, 9,000 is a big deal. Like, I do not take that lightly. Like, I never thought I honestly would even get here. Matter of fact, I didn't think I would get to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to be able to do this and have you guys support it. You know what I mean? Like the way I feel, like, it's kind of hard for me to say, like, obviously you guys make it a whole lot easier for me to actually continue doing this. But the truth is, Aviator Jack, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. But the truth is, you should, and this is going to be basically my motivational talk of the day, don't allow people to rule you. You know what I mean? Like, don't depend so much on viewers and on subscriber count. And that's a 747. What? 747, please. Slow down or something. Why are you so close? But yeah, don't like depend on that. Like, do what you love. No joke. Like, you guys see me streaming racing or some of the other games that are not as popular on my channel, and I may have like 5 people watching or less, compared to now we have over 50 people watching on a live stream. So, like, I don't do racing streams because I get a bunch of viewers. I do it because I love racing. I do it because I love what I do. When I first started doing Infinite Flight, there was like a few people streaming mobile flight simulators, but most people were streaming X-Plane, P3D, things like that. But I didn't have that yet. I wasn't able to even play that. So I was playing Infinite Flight and I was enjoying it. That was something I was really into. I was loving it. And so I decided, you know, I'm gonna stream it, and whoever comes, they come. Whoever shows up, they show up. And the great thing about Infinite Flight is it's multiplayer, and I can actually play with subscribers, play with viewers, and that's why a lot of you guys stay around, because we are able to interact with each other, start a Discord chat, we can all talk and all that kind of stuff. And so again, like, if you're in the beginning of doing anything you're doing, or even if you're not in the beginning of doing something, like, it doesn't matter what you're freaking doing, like, do what you love. I always tell people this: do what you love first, and then let the viewers come later. Because if people see you doing what you love and they see you enjoying what you love, they will they're more prone to stay. When they come and see you and they see that you have a passion for what you do, they're like, yo, this dude is legit, this dude's the truth. Like, I'm gonna stick here and support him. Hey, Vita Jack, what's up? Good to see you, man. Cookie Productions, Chris Osford, Javion Johnson, what up, baby? Yeah, so this A340 is tripping though. Like, who is this guy? Somebody shoot this dude down. Deeper 23905. I'm just gonna have to slow down or something. I don't know. Like, I gotta get away from this dude. But this is not freaking casual service. We shouldn't be dealing with this kind of stuff. But yeah. So do what you love, man. Do what you love. And I love aviation. I love racing. I don't know why I'm so interested in the simulators in general. Like, I just love it. Raven just got ATS. Yeah, boy. We're gonna have to play together sometime. So yeah, do what you love first, man. Like, don't allow, like, people to, I mean, like, listen to feedback and what people want to see, but don't, like, divert. Don't, like, start doing something only because people love to do it. Like, I'm not gonna stream Infinite Flight because people will. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream Infinite Flight only because people want me to stream Infinite Flight. If I don't want to stream Infinite Flight, then I wouldn't stream Infinite Flight. I'm streaming Infinite Flight because I want to stream Infinite Flight, not because you want me to stream Infinite Flight. But at the same time, there's a part of me that does want to make sure you guys are enjoying being here, and that I do give you content that you're interested in, because you did hit subscribe for a reason. And I want to make sure I give you content that you're going to enjoy, even if I try to bend the rules a little bit and try a little something different, you know what I mean? So anyways, point is, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Or not just subscribing, but just watching, supporting. A lot of people who watch it. Matter of fact, I looked at my statistics the other day, and the majority of people who watch my videos, in general, are not subscribed. Matter of fact, it's about 80 to 90% of the viewers who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I'm okay with that, because it really doesn't matter. Subscriber is really like a portfolio number. It's like, hey, I got this. Like, this is kind of like credits. Like, hey, I got all these people subscribe to my channel, but what really matters is how many people are actually watching it, and what matters even more than that is how long they are watching it. Like, are they coming and they're like, oh, I don't really like this guy, I'm gonna stop watching, they click off, like, Anyways, somebody kicked this freaking 747 out of here, man. He is getting them under. He is ruining all my darn shots right now. And he's doing it on purpose because he's not even on autopilot. So yeah, this is the reason I don't fly on casual server. And I had a better casual server flight the other day. Anyways, how long we got? With 43 minutes till we get to where we're going. I'll do some shout outs here soon. Oh, NV45, I do remember. I was in Puerto Rico. Did I stream from Puerto Rico? I don't remember doing a live stream from Puerto Rico. But yeah, I was stuck in Puerto Rico for, what was it, 2-3 days? And I think I did do a KLM stream now that I think about it. But yeah, I was stuck in Puerto Rico. Most of you guys already know that story. I was out there with my wife for, I guess, a week or so. Because she's from Puerto Rico, about to kill somebody. So you guys are not doing a good job today. I am very disappointed in some of you people who are flying near me right now. We should know better. There is no separation happening right now. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was stuck there. So I mean, I've told that story like a million times. I don't want to ruin your ears by telling it again. But it was an experience. Not the first time I've been stuck in an airport, but it's the cost of flying standby. Triple X, what's up, man? I love you too, man. Thanks for watching. Flight to Punta Cana. All right, let me catch up on chat. I've been talking a lot and not reading a lot. Thomas said something. All right, what did you say, Thomas? Contact a mod from Infinite Flight community to ghost him. Oh god, he's doing barrel rolls in the air. Yeah, that's got troll written all over it. I had a feeling whenever I saw a 747 from British Airways show up in Africa, in Angola, and I was like, yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. So, you know, there's some downsides to Infinite Flight. It's not just Infinite Flight. There's some downsides in general to just live streaming. Nothing that I personally can do about somebody trolling. Just gotta hope that a mod sees it and gets rid of them somehow, because I'm not a mod. Oh yeah, I was looking for music. That's what I was gonna do. Dun dun. You know what today's in-flight? Matter of fact, our in-flight entertainment for every day this week is gonna be Black Panther. Black Panther and the Avengers Infinity War, or no, I guess the last 3 Avengers. We're just gonna put on repeat. Like, that's the only option for you guys to watch for this entire tour. Since we're in Africa, you have to watch something that has Black Panther in it. Matter of fact, I believe tomorrow we are gonna be stopping in Wakanda when we do our VFR flight. Let's see if anybody can spot it. Alright, what was I looking for? Oh, yeah, I was looking for music. Hopefully we can find something good. So is anybody watching that's lucky enough to either go to Oshkosh in real life or yeah, basically that's what I'm asking. What do we got? Who is that one? Who is that? For Frank Teacher, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Let Nax Silly is landing in San Francisco in solo mode. All right, good for you, man. See you later. But so let's take a look at these views for a bit. I think we're over like a lot of forest area, like it's mountains, forest. This is not the desert part. Angola is not like very deserty. When we took off, it was kind of like more coastal desert looking. But now we're kind of over like we're in the country now. We're over the desert. Not desert. We're over the forest and stuff now. What am I? I'm at Mach 0.78. I'm at 38,000. Somebody was asking what's the nearest airport because they wanted to join. Not many out here. I will say it was pretty tough. All right, FNMA is gonna be your best bet right now if you want to join us. Wow, we got a good line going on here. You guys are doing great. Amazing. We got some shout outs going here. Let's do shout outs in like 5 minutes. I'll do some shout outs for all you guys who are flying with us. Am I ever gonna do a Caribbean tour? We did one. We did one or two. We did one. We did one. That was fun. The Caribbean tour was really fun. Will we do it again? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe sometime in the future. Maybe sometime after they've updated global again. But we'll see. I don't know. The things that are kind of on my mind are, matter of fact, I don't even want to share them. I don't want anybody to steal my ideas. You know what I'm saying? What up, Frame Teacher? Welcome, my friend. What up, Calvin? Jenga, good to see you. Who's that? Domania. I don't know how Captain Canada sees with shades on. Like, I'm having trouble. I think it's also a glare from my window that's blocking my view. But somebody was saying I make them get back into Infinite Flight. Well, I'm sorry for making you spend your money. But I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you are going to be able to join us sometime this week. Why not do a tour of the island of the Bahamas? We could do that in like one stream. It's not very big, but that would be fun, honestly, because Jamaica, sorry, not Jamaica, Bahamas is a beautiful, wait, Jamaica, Bahamas are nowhere near each other. The Bahamas are a beautiful place. We haven't really done that. Or did we? Because Bahamas, is that part of the Caribbean? I don't think that is. I don't remember if we included that. American tour, Aviator Caleb. I don't know. We'll see. I've had some thoughts of doing a specific region of America, but if I do an American tour, it's gonna be on X-Plane. Sorry. I have like some freaking killer scenery in America, so if I do an American tour, I gotta use X-Plane because I got that HD. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Keyshawn? Right behind me. Sounds good. Friday night flight. Most likely not for me unless it's anything special happening. But no, we'll be doing this African tour all week long, Monday through Friday. And next week, we'll move on to something else. Oh yeah, South American tour is going to be a thing too. Once they release the new global for the rest of the world for Infinite Flight, we'll definitely see me do some kind of South American tour because, oh man, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that at all. That's gonna be fun. And what's cool too is like we've seen a lot of these places. Like nobody knows. I mean, unless you live in South America, you've flown over South America, you just look at pictures of South America. You don't know what the heck South America looks like. I don't know what South America looks like. I've been there. I've been to Brazil, but that's it. I haven't been to Argentina. I haven't been to Chile. Like there's a lot of places out there that I'm very unfamiliar with. And just like Africa, I'm very unfamiliar with Africa. I've never been to Africa in real life. And so I think that's why this tour is so interesting to me because the tour ideas are just, it's interesting to me because I'm flying to places I've never been to, and I'm definitely enjoying them. All right, what kind of music are we feeling right now? Let's play some, what is funk? What does that sound like? Let's see. Is that loud? Oh, it's very loud. Hey. I'll deal with that. I'm cool with some funk. I don't know, something about wearing shades makes everything funnier. I don't know, man. I'm like looking at myself like... Annenberg, YT, welcome, man. Welcome to your first Blue Games live stream. I'm glad to be able to. Very special one too. 9,000 subscribers is what we're celebrating today. Matter of fact, again, to remind you guys, all the merch on my store is on sale today only to celebrate this 9,000 subscribers. So, you know, if you want one, sure, go get one. If you don't, then you don't. Hopefully I can make some more designs here soon. I've been so busy, man. My mind has just been turning. Like this week alone, like we got the African tour going on, but I got other stuff outside of streaming that I got to do. Matter of fact, this is an X-Plane video I got to finish in the next like 48 hours. So lots of stuff going on when I stop streaming, as well as work, you know, regular work itself. So, Danish gaming, we're on infinite flight today, my friend. Shouldn't we be flying at odd altitude? No, we're flying east. Yes, you're right. We should be flying at odd altitude. Wait, yeah, we should. Matter of fact, yeah, we're flying east. We should actually be like 39 or 37. Good catch. So let's see if we can get up that high. 248 miles to go, 32 minutes to go. My real name is Caleb. Alifi S. Hola. Bom dia. Bienvenido. Good to see you. Is the music louder than me? Okay, yeah, it's pretty loud when turned up. It's not YouTube, it's I have control over how loud that is, and I had it too loud. So let me know if that sounds better. This is my regular talking voice, not my excited talking voice. But make sure it's lower than me and mixes in well with the game audio, which is not really anything to listen to right now. Am I playing the music on a monitor or a phone? I'm playing... Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm playing the game on a monitor or a phone. I'm playing the game on my phone. My phone is here. But I obviously have it plugged in to my PC. So I can see it on my screen. But yeah. iPhone 10, yes sir. Yes, good point. Thank you for pointing that out. Sierra 7 Alpha Bravo. The airport we're flying to only has one runway. And so that means that we gotta be really organized. How well can you guys fly and follow directions? So, I mean, these guys, this first few people, you guys look amazing. Like, if we stay that way all the way to arrival, we'll have no problem with landing. So make sure that we do that well. All right, let's see. Active runway is 11. It's gonna be it's not a super long runway. I just want to warn you guys. Weather right now is 080, 6 knots. Visibility is 6 miles. The weather's not too bad. There is no ILS, but technically on infinite flight there's always an ILS. But yeah. Sucks is we're gonna have to fly straight in. That's gonna be bad. It would be much better to enter in the pattern than to fly straight in, because with a whole group of people flying in like this, that's gonna be a problem. But I just don't trust enough of you guys are actually gonna fly into the pattern, so we're most likely just gonna fly straight in. So it's gonna be really important to make about 10 miles of separation, even through the descent, which is the messiest part of the flight, most likely. How do you change the graphics in infinite flight? If you go into your settings, if you click on this button right here, and you go to settings, you can go to graphics, and you change it. Right there, those are mine. And that does not pause your sim, just so you know. How do you make controller work if you don't have Bluetooth? Live Flight. I believe Live Flight has a desktop application so that you can plug in like your desktop thing, you know, whatever. This is the one I have. I don't use it for infinite flight. I use it for DCS and X-Plane and Star Citizen and anything else that flies, but I don't use it for infinite flight. But I do believe Live Flight has some type of application or plugin you can put on your computer that'll actually allow you to use USB plug things. Am I doing another flight after this? No, this will be our only stop today. We'll spend a little bit of time watching the replay though, because I have a feeling it depends on how things go. But since we don't have ATC or vectors or anything like that, we may be there a little early. What is M0.77 in knots? I don't know. It's like 300 and something. No idea. Let's see. Looks like probably around like 215, 220 knots at this altitude. Which the ground speed right now for us is 459 with a tailwind, 39 tailwind. 41% fuel remaining, and we're 210 miles out, 27 minutes to go. And I said that I was gonna do shoutouts in 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago. So let me get through these questions real quick and we'll do shoutouts. No problem, Mitchell. Wi-Fi doesn't work for you? Yeah, I haven't used it for a while. I don't know if they've updated it, but it worked for me. It just it wasn't responsive enough for me. Like it wasn't fast enough. Like I would move it and then it, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't. I don't know. I wanted like it to happen immediately when I turned joystick or the yoke. Thank you. Live Flight Connect is the name of it. Thanks, Chris. I never heard of the ABC Island. I don't know what island that is. That sounds interesting though. I will have to Google that. The islands above Canada. Huh, I don't know what the name of those are either. I didn't know there was anything above Canada. nearest airport, it's Moon. Let's see. Well, it was FNMA, now we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Probably a dirt strip somewhere nearby. I think the next nearest would be like FNKU if you want to cut us off. Yeah, that's still pretty darn far away. Where am I from? I'm from Houston, Texas. But I am African American. Aruba, Kirka, Saba. Alright, let's do shoutouts. It's a good time to do shoutouts before we cut. I know a lot of you guys are already descending and we have to descend in about 40 miles. So let's do some shoutouts. Make it happen, happen, happen. I'm gonna pause this and put my home music on. I'm gonna put the intro. This is gonna be like my African tour music. This is the song I'm gonna use for every stream for the African tour. Has that like Afro vibe to it right in the middle. Alright, so if you are watching, since this is my freaking 9,000 subscribers special-ish, since we're celebrating that, I want to know how long you've been here, how long you've been part of the Blue Arrow family. So if you are watching, you hear my voice right freaking now, leave an emoji. Yes, sir. Leave an emoji and let me know when you subscribed, whether it could be how long ago or if you remember how many subscribers I had when you did. Whether you're new or old, it doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you guys the same. Go ahead and leave that in right now. I'll give you guys some shout outs while I wait for that, for those to come through chat. I'm gonna shout out you guys who are actually joining us in the African tour right now. I'm talking about Raven. Thank you again for helping me out with the flight plan. IFAE11, Mr. Captain Haas. Thank you for flying. Thomas, again, bro, thank you for coming back. I always enjoy flying with you, man. November 1 Whiskey Bravo, Jet Aviation, what's up, baby? Good to see you. Angola 135, Mr. Plain Spot Bremen, good to see you as always. Angola 311, IFATC Niels, thank you, man, for joining us today. Angola 001, like a boss SA, welcome to the stream and thanks for flying. Hanson, what's up, baby? Good to see you. Cargo Lux in the 737, Mr. S. Sierra 7 Alpha Bravo, thank you, man, for chatting with us today. Angola 97, Niner 7, Captain Benjamin, thank you, man. I know you've been here for a while. I've seen your name before, so thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's go find out who's over here in the cluster. Angola 841, that is fried chicken. I do like fried chicken. Air Force 204, Mr. Escort, Aerial Refuel. I guess that's not your real name, but hey, man, welcome to the stream and thanks for flying with us. November 135. Sean Caldwell, thank you, man. for flying with us as well. Angola 708, Captain Brandon. Who's next in line? Captain Kiv in the A318, November 47, Niner Alpha Foxtrot Marco. Thank you, man, for joining us. Aruba 118, that is Arubian pilot, I think is how you say that. I Fly, what's up, man? Welcome back. Thanks for flying us with us again in the 737-700. Oh, we got more people. There's more people here. Angola 6213, Aviator Caleb. You know my name is Caleb too. That's why me and you, we got this connection. You know what I'm saying? Captain 1175, Captain Alfred. Thank you, man. Oh, we have more. But wait, there's more. AFK LM014, Josley. Welcome and thank you for flying and joining us in the African Summer Tour. Uzuma Alpha, thank you, my friend, for joining us. Speedbird 230, Liam, thank you, man. I think you're last. I think you're our final one. Had to say the best for last. Thank you, Liam, for joining us so much. Appreciate it. And I think we have one more coming in out of Foxtrot November Kilo Uniform. That's American 669er Giggity. I have to say that whenever I say 69. American Wyatt wins. YT, thank you, man, as well for flying with us. And who do we have coming through chat? Do we have anybody? Do we have any chatties chatting with us? Let's see. Do I do any long hauls? Very rarely. Thank you, Jim Gaming Boy. Congrats on the 900,000. Whoa now. I don't have 900,000. That would be dope. Let's go ahead and take a couple zeros out of there. But thank you for speaking into my future that someday I will get 900,000 subscribers. That'd be crazy. What the heck am I gonna be doing? What am I gonna be doing when I have 900,000 subscribers? That's nuts. I don't think there's 900,000 people who play Infinite Flight yet. Maybe in the future. We can grow together, Infinite Flight. Let's see. Trying to fish through these comments because some of them are not what I'm looking for. Cookie Productions, I subscribed a long time ago. Wow, but I recently started following call signs Charlie 6 Bravo F. Cool. Dope, man. Thank you, man. Brandon for 2 years. Thank you, man, for your continued support. Yoshi Coder's been here since 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's 7,000 subscribers ago. That is nuts, man. The fact that I can just say that out loud, man, I'm just so blessed, guys. I really am. I'm just so thankful. Like I want you guys to know that I really don't take this for granted. Like I really do enjoy this, and it's a privilege to be here in front of you guys on your screens around the world and stream whatever the heck I want. No problem, Domenia, but I appreciate you here too, man. You've been here for 4 months, Sherry, and I do appreciate you and your questions, your little quizzes you do. IG has been here since 1.5 thousand subscribers, man. Aviator Caleb's been here since 7,000. Like a Boss has been here since 4,000. I have not done a Mexican tour yet, but I would like to. That's some beautiful country out there to see. All right, let's go ahead and focus our attention to the plane. We are at 150 nautical miles from our destination. Let's go ahead and start our descent down to. We'll start out with 18,000 while we adjust to find out what altitude we really want to go to. I'm gonna descend at a rate about 1,500. We might want to descend a bit quicker. We'll see. I'm gonna go 1,800 because I'm paranoid like that, and we might still overshoot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do 2,000 because I'm really not confident that we're gonna get there in time. Omari Denny says you've been here since 20 subs. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, thank you, man. How long ago was that we had 20 subs? That was what, maybe 2 years ago? I think it's been 2 years. I've only been really dedicating. I've only been really legitly streaming for I think 2 years. I think. So that goes to show, though. I know it's only 9,000. I don't have like 100,000 or a million. But wait, 2016. So maybe it's been 3 years. Everybody doesn't just blow up in a month or in a year. Like, you're not gonna come from 0 subscribers to 50,000 or 10,000 or whatever. Like, it doesn't always happen overnight. doesn't always happen quick. Sometimes it's a slow climb. And I've seen it. There's been times when I get like a bunch of subscribers at once, and there's times when I'll get like it's like a real shallow like climb. But the good thing is you want to continue to grow, continue to put out great content, continue to interact with the people that you do already have. So if you only have 500 subscribers, if you already have 1,000, if you already have 10, 50, whatever it is, a million, if you only have whatever amount you have in subscribers, and I'm not just talking about YouTube here, this is just an example, but if it is in Instagram, Twitter, whatever, like interact with that group of people, create a community, create trust in that community of that people, and consistently be around, be talking to them, be with them, and eventually they'll double in number. Eventually, it may not happen overnight, but you got to keep grinding. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'll never tell you making YouTube videos is easy. It's fun. I enjoy it. There's a lot of hard work, a lot of time sacrifice to make things happen. And yeah, you know, I might do a 2-hour stream, but I gotta set apart about 3 to 4 hours of my day sometimes, because it sometimes takes an hour just to get set up for a stream. And yeah, and then that's not even including the planning, like the African tour. I planned hours just to plan that, but thankfully that's a whole week's worth of flying. But anyways, Red Arrow Gaming, good to see you. November 4, Victor 5 has been here since Puerto Rico. Captain Geo, what's up, man? Yeah, man, we need an ATS convoy. We need to make that happen, bro. We need to make that happen. Definitely, guys, for other games, stay tuned, like on Discord. That's the best place. Come to Discord, and I can let you guys know when I'm gonna drive on ATS, when I'm gonna drive on Euro Truck Sim, when I'm gonna play. Like if any of you guys play iRacing or Formula 1 2019, we could always play together on multiplayer. The Hunter, we can do that as well. Insurgency, yeah, so like Squad too. I know Browning, one of the guys in Discord, has been talking to me about playing some Squad, so we may get into that. Me, you know what I mean? Again, like I'm a gamer, guys. Like yeah, I love flight sim, I love aviation, but I'm a gamer at heart, and I still love playing games. And so it's not always just gonna be flying around places, and that's why a lot of my streams are not just flying around places. And also, that is why my name is Blue Games and not Blue Aviation for a YouTube channel, because I want to be able to stream and play anything that I want. Alright, we're 120 miles away, passing through 32,000, sitting for 18,000 right now at 2,000 feet per minute, Mach 0.78 in the descent. Javian Johnson has been here since the release date of Global. Yes, sir. Was trying to find new videos that showed the massive update, and your stream showed up. Yeah, man. Roberto, am I only on PC? Mainly, yes. But I do have a PS4 that I rarely get on. So I don't like plan on playing with me on PS4 because I rarely get on. I'm actually about to replug it in probably today or tomorrow. GTA has that big casino update coming out, and I want to give that a try. So I'm probably gonna plug in my PS4 and do some GTA online for a couple days, not on stream, but just for fun on my own time. So I mean, if you want to add me, you can add me. My name is IAM_Blue. IAM_BLU. So you can always add me there, but I don't know when I'm gonna accept it because I don't know when I'm gonna get on. Do I like the X-Cub? I do. I actually really enjoy the X-Cub. I had so much fun flying X-Cub on Friday when we did the group flight and the formation flight. That was so much fun. Let me get a live flight open so I can actually see like what these places are flying over. The casino update is coming out this week, I think Thursday. It's at the 23rd. So what I'm kind of planning on doing is, if I have time in between, is like getting my PS4 reset up here and get on GTA Online, do some grinding a little bit, get some money, so that when a casino update, I have some money to spend. You know how GTA is. I ain't trying to buy no shark cards, no sir. No sir. Again, guys, separation is very, very important today because we are flying into a uncontrolled airport. There is no ATC at the airport we're flying to, so it's very, very important that we be separated. 10 miles, guys. Like this first group of people, perfect, guys. Everybody after that, we got some work to do. So, let's see, separation ahead of me. Let me go ahead and let me be an example. Matter of fact, we have actually we're good. ANU 268. So, one way that I usually check to find out what the separation is turn airplane names on, and then you can actually see who's up in front of you. And we have 7 miles. 3 miles from Marco. So we could give Marco some more space. Wait, that's not Marco. That's Marco. We're behind Captain Kid. I think it's Angola 97. Wait, I'm confused. How come I'm not seeing the same people? Okay, well I'm gonna slow down. I'll go down to 265. Speed brakes out. This is gonna kind of back guys up, so I know people are behind me, but please pay attention to what I'm doing because I am slowing down to 265 indicated knots. So I need you guys to slow down to that or slower. I'm trying to separate myself from the aircraft ahead of me by a good 10 miles. There's 7 behind him, 5, 3. That's because of distances as well. The actual plane that's ahead of us is this guy. So we're a bit close. And never be ashamed to go around. If the runway has an aircraft on it, don't land. And I recommend, actually I don't know. Let me go see. Let me go look at Sky Vector. Find out what the mountains. I think there should be some mountains out here. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Donald Trump, what's up, man? Ball for life, what's up, man? What do I think the best livery is in general or like on this plane? My personal favorite livery is actually Air New Zealand, the black one. That's my personal favorite livery. The music is hurting you? Is it loud? Like, is it really loud? If it is, I can turn it down. Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Going through a funky playlist right now. I wasn't really sure what I want to hear. What up, Hennes, Theron, good to see you, man. Jacob, good to see you. Jacob Sausage. I don't really have like any African music to play that's royalty free. Looks like the mountain, we're good. Airport elevation, where we're going is gonna be 4,000-ish. Let's see what it says on Infinite Flight. Yeah, 4,000. So remember, take note, 4,000. So don't descend below that. You don't want to do that. We're 76 miles out. Let's do left traffic, guys. If you have to go around, or if you have to go around and you decide not to land, just enter into the pattern going left. So like fly straight over the runway heading, and then make a left turn for your upwind leg, and then make another left turn. Just kind of do like a box. So left. If you have to go around. I see the spacing looks like ahead of us. You have 9, 4, 5. Put the spoilers away. We don't need them.
Spoilers retracted.
$19,000 for 18. Most likely I will descend. Let's see, if the airport aviation is 4,000, we probably want to be here at, I don't have the chart in front of me right now. Let's see, what are you at rating right now? He's at 7,000. That's 3,000 above. That sounds good to me. We can go to 7,500. We'll go 8,000. We'll do 7,000. And make sure you do your traffic calls, guys. Mitchell Johnson, what's up, man? Joko, Luke Hanyo, Joko, good to see you as well. How's my flight training going? It's not. That's the update on that. I would love to be doing it, but just not there yet. I just moved into this new apartment, so obviously I ain't got no money pay for flight training. But it's still a dream. I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna happen. Eventually, we're gonna make it happen. I have a feeling most likely I'm gonna have to go around. But I'm not landing on top of nobody. I'm not getting landed on either. Let's see. Alright, we're 4 miles behind Marco. We're actually just leveled off at 18,000. We're gonna continue down to 11. It's 3 miles ago. 1,500 for now, unless we see that we need to go any faster. Put my speed down a bit more just to create some more separation, because it looks like he's slowing down. He's at 304 now. We're at 347. Can slow down a lot, actually.
Flight spoilers.
So again, guys, just kind of pay attention to the aircraft speed ahead of you to kind of gauge whether you should slow down or not. So you can see right now we're actually catching up to Marco now, because he is going a lot slower than us. He's down at 13,000 feet, but he's just going a lot slower than us, which is okay. He's setting himself up for a successful arrival. That's what you want to do. This is not the first Infinite Flight stream since I moved. I streamed Infinite Flight last Friday. That was my first Infinite Flight stream. We did the X Cup stream. That was my first stream of here. First Infinite Flight stream. My first flight. My first stream here was last week. Was Insurgency. That was a pretty crazy little stream session we had there. Bruh, vibes, man. I don't know, I like songs like this. Like, they're just so chill, so vibey, you know what I'm saying? Wavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice. Alright, 3 miles is what he is ahead of. He is 303. We're at 309. We're still slow. We're still faster than him. I don't want to fly over him. I also don't want to be too high as well. We're still 50 miles away. I almost feel like he may be a little low, but it's okay. We'll just continue doing our thing. Just make sure we don't fly over him. But again, guys, just I can't say this enough. Just please space yourself. If you have to turn around, do a 360, do it. Be mature. Do the right thing. Fly as if your life actually depended on it, even though I know it doesn't. But you know. Keyshawn, what's up? It's EON. What's up, man? Stupid Enderman. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, new apartment. We actually just moved here 2 weeks ago now, so it's super new. I'm happy though. I'm glad. I'm very thankful to be here. Me and my wife are really enjoying this place. Has a nice pool. Has a really nice like clubhouse. Has like a big like workout center, and then has like a clubhouse with like a little not a balcony, but like has like a lake, and then like has this like porch. I don't know what to call it. It's like this area that overlooks the lake, and you can go out there and feed turtles and stuff like that. It's really nice. Jonas, what's up, man? Good to see you. Uh-oh, do we have to back taxi here? I don't know. Hope not. Whoever lands first, let us know if there's back taxiing, because if there is, it's gonna be a very interesting approach. What up, Gladdy? Good to see you. Welcome back, my friend. You were here with us last night too. Was that last night? The other night we did the Hunter stream. How much did I pay for my apartment? I don't want to say. I'm not gonna. You know, that's not public information. I mean, you can ask me like in person, like if you're really interested. But I'm not gonna broadcast how much I pay for my apartment to the world. When are we getting clouds and Infinite Flight? Hopefully soon. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I know this X-Plane Mobile Global. It's supposed to be coming out sometime this summer. So we will definitely be spending some time doing that in the future whenever that is released. It will not be multiplayer, sadly, but you know, we'll try it out. But it's gonna be interesting, man. This whole, like, I know X-Plane and Infinite Flight and all these guys are kind of, you know, not talking like they're really paying as much attention to each other, like they don't really care what each other are doing. But the truth is, there's competition happening, and we need to send a lot more. All right, we're at 11,500. We need to go down to 7,000. Let's get our speed down to 235. And let's go down to 7,500. We're almost there, guys. Basing is looking good ahead of us, but not so good behind us. It was interesting to see how this turns out. Okay, so yeah, there's a competition, man. X-Plane's coming out with global. They already have clouds. They already have 3D buildings. They already have every airport that exists ever because they're using their gateway. So that's a big deal. The only issue with X-Plane Mobile is going to be there's no multiplayer when you want to compare it to Infinite Flight. Infinite Flight, though, we know that we got an A350 coming out. X-Plane doesn't have an A350. They don't have a 777, I don't think. They have a 777, another one. They probably have another general aviation plane I haven't mentioned yet. They have, they're adding to their global scenery to make it better, which is gonna be good. So we're gonna have South America, we're gonna have like Singapore, all these places that we didn't have before. We're gonna have them now, as far as like high definition scenery. And they've already mentioned that they're working on clouds. So when Infinite Flight adds clouds, the screenshots are gonna look real. Like, they already look pretty real, but man, it's gonna look amazing when they get that. Hey, we're 5 miles behind Marco. I like that. 5 miles is a good length. I can deal with 5 miles. I was trying to go for 10, but 5 I can deal with it. He's at 298 knots. We're at 265. That is ground speed. So far, so good. We're at 1,000 above, 7,500. That'll be our final approach altitude before we go and descend into
Spoilers retracted.
where we go in the day. Landing lights on. We're below 10,000 feet. Again, the airport elevation is 4,000. So once we get to 7,500, we're gonna be basically 3,000 feet over the ground. All right, guys. Ramp is tiny. There are 2 exits to the runway, to the ramp. It is a very small airport, so please don't hit people. Yes, I agree. Aeroflot FS 2019 is also very good, actually. And so yeah, they're in the game too. They're in there. Like, I feel like a lot of people do like Aeroflot FS 2019. They do enjoy it, and they will enjoy it. And I think it's a legit competitor with Infinite Flight and X-Plane Mobile whenever they come out with global. So yeah, man, there's a lot of the good things. Is there's more good options now for a mobile flight sim, and I've had people ask me, whether it be in person or through Instagram or wherever, like, what's the point? Like, why do a mobile flight sim? Well, let's think about this. A PC good enough to run X-Plane 11 is not cheap. At least if you want to run it like well with like really good DLC and stuff like that. And so the majority of people, you know, adults and, you know, young kids or whatever, they don't have the money or the finances or the opportunity to have a PC, like, for example, like mine. You know, my computer was expensive as heck. Like, I had to pay for it with a credit card, and it took me a year to pay it off. Like, I didn't tell you guys that, but that's how it happened. But I mean, it's not just for streaming. It's my work computer as well. But I had, anyways. So yes, like, people don't have the money to throw at a computer. So mobile sim, like, everybody has an iPhone. Everybody has these Galaxies, these amazing smartphones. So the great thing about mobile flight simulators is that you can still get your flight simulator fix in. You can get your flight simulator, like, you can get it, like, you can actually enjoy doing a flight sim and fly to the places you enjoy flying to on your phone, if you know, using Infinite Flight, X-Plane Mobile, or Aeroflot FS 2019. There's also another one called Real Flight Simulator. I still haven't played it. It's only on Android, so there's a lot of options now for people to use, and I think it's a good deal. Thankfully, Microsoft Flight Simulator should make it a lot easier for people who don't have beast computers in the future, because that is coming to console next year. So anyways, let's get ready for our landing here. We're 18 miles away. We're at 7,500. Again, if you have to go around, please do not land on anybody, and don't land on me, because I will punch you in the face. Anyways, yeah, we're almost there. We're actually about to intercept to land on runway 11. Let's go ahead and tune into Unicom, and we'll kill the music, and we'll do stereo cockpit from here on out, which means I won't be talking, I won't be reading chat. Michael, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Wow, that is a perfect time to hit stop on music. Oh no, it started playing again. All right, let's get this going here. Okay. We'll announce inbound. Landing runway 11. We'll be left traffic. We're actually straight in. Alright, we do have traffic ahead of us, so let's pay attention here.
Luna Unicum, American 669 is 15 nautical
We're going to set
miles
GPS
to
approach runway 11. Land lights
for
are
landing.
on.
Will
Check
make
trim is
straight
at
in for runway
20%. We're at 235 knots. I'm going to slow down to 22. Let's see, how are we looking ahead? We're 5 miles. We're actually, our separation ahead of us is looking really good. I have the airport in sight. I have Captain Kiv at 6 miles. I fly at 4 miles. So they may have some issues together landing. We'll see which one actually makes it onto the runway. But as far as me and my approach, it looks very clear. I have plenty of room to land. The guys behind me, you're going to need to do it the right 360, left 360, or go around, because you are way too close. And you better not land on me, for real. Alright, I can do like an approach mode, but I'm going to try landing by hand. Let's try landing by hand today. We'll calibrate our screen. Fuel's looking good. We can go flaps 1, go 2. I'm going to start slowing down slowly, guys, behind me, just so you know. Getting prepared for our approach. We're only 10 miles out. That's close. That's very close. Alright, I'm going to go heading mode off. Altitude mode off. Alright, I have the controls. Actually, nav mode off. There we go. Alright, now I have the controls. Alright, let's get it slowed down way up. We're high and fast.
Flaps 2 degrees.
Alright, I have the airport in sight again, as I said. There is a glide slope indicator, even though you don't usually get those on a GPS approach.
Luna Unicom, Alpha November Uniform 268 is on final, runway 11.
I'm gonna get our speed all the way down to about 145. To use the spoilers to get slowed down. I might have to go around just going too fast. Go gear down.
Gear down.
Bit fast, I know. I'm just trying to do everything I can to get our speed down without having to do a dive bomb. Alright, so I'm gonna go nose up. That'll bleed some speed off as well. Alright, go ahead and announce we are on final runway 11. Alright, speed is looking better. We're 4 miles away. I guess we're... Oh, spoilers. Okay, there we go.
Luna Unicom, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 014 is 25 nautical miles.
Let's go flaps 15.
Flaps 15 degrees.
Alright, we're low. We're 5,000. Puts us about 600 feet off the ground, so we're way low.
Luna Unicom, Angola 6213 is 6 nautical miles to the west at 6,000.
Flaps 25
Let's
degrees.
check the runway. I see one aircraft on the numbers.
Luna Unicum, American 669 is on final, runway 11.
Luna Unicom, Angola 6213 is on final, runway 11.
Luna Unicom, Alpha
Winds are 9 knots.
Uniform 268 is clear of all
Flaps
Flaps
30.
30 degrees.
Oh my god, are you serious? Come on, fried chicken, get out of here, bro.
Luna Unicum, India Foxtrot Lima Yankee, going around.
Flaps 40 degrees.
Approaching minimums.
Unstable.
Why are we unstable?
400. Minimums. 200.
Lunar Unicorn, November 135 Romeo Sierra is on final.
100.
Runway 11.
50, 40, 30.
Oh, big float.
20, 10.
Landing spoilers
All right, we're gonna do that
extended.
again because
Flaps
one
10
somebody I'm pretty
degrees.
sure landed right behind me,
Flight
and
spoilers
I want to get better
landing
landing that
retracted.
today. I'm
V1.
gonna go touch and go. If there's V1, there's rotate. Doing left traffic. Basically,
Positive
announce going
rate.
around.
Lunar Unicorn, Blue 116.
Gear
Gear up.
Going around.
V2.
Go to 5,500 and make a left.
Foxtrot Lima Yankee is on left downwind. Runway 11.
Flaps 2 degrees.
Alright, still flying by hand. Just gonna do another
November 135 Romeo
another landing. I was not satisfied with that one, and we do have a little extra time, so we're just gonna make a left turn and try it again. Yeah, I didn't like the fact that somebody was like landing on my right wing, so I was like, for the replay's sake, let's just try that again. And I know it was pretty rough. I floated half the runway as well, so it's just a bad landing all around. And thankfully with short flights I can kind of give these landings a second try.
Angola 708, going around. Lunar Unicom, Angola 311 is
So again, doing left traffic, I'll call my base. Or not base, I'll call my my left downwind once we get on it.
Angola 135 is on final. Runway 11.
Luna Unicum, American 669, taxiing to runway 11.
And there it is. I'll level off here. And we'll port position left, no, not base, left downwind, runway 11.
Lunar Unicorn, Blue 116 is on left downwind, runway 11.
Alright, approach looks a whole lot better. Look at that, there's nobody else landing, at least. That's like that guy's going around, but there's no more aircraft on final, so now we'll have a whole lot clearer of an approach, a lot less crowded.
001 is on final. Runway 11.
Yes, if there's no parking spaces, guys, don't worry, just park on the grass.
Runway 11.
It's Africa, guys. That's what we do in Africa. You park on the dirt, park on the grass. You don't get the luxuries of ramp parking spots. Alright, I think, are we far enough? Actually, no, there's more people out there. Angola, we'll try to, oh shoot, there's two planes. Alright, we'll try to fit in between one of these gaps here in a second.
Runway 11.
Try to maybe fit in behind Angola 135. I'm gonna go ahead and set my altitude to 5,500 and allow the aircraft to fly itself for a bit and rest my hands. I was kind of looking for an opportunity here. We have a few planes on final and I don't want to ruin their approaches. I'm going to make a left base now and we'll see if we can get behind Angola 135. And shout out to you guys who are in the back. You guys, your spacing looks great. All you guys who are on final right now, you did a good job on space.
Lunar Unicorn, India Foxtrot Lima Yankee is on left base. Runway 11.
Ooh, he's only 5 miles out. Take a sharper turn, turn heading mode off. Do a steep turn. Alright, spoilers armed. Land lights on.
Bank angle, bank angle,
I
bank
know, I
angle.
know. Not gonna hurt nobody.
Lunar Unicom,
Alright, we're 2 miles behind him.
708 is on left downwind, runway
Slow up, we're
11.
only 5 miles out.
Lunar Unicom, Angola 311, going around.
Lunar Unicorn, November
why-
135 Romeo Sierra is on
Oh,
final.
I was like, why is
Runway
my
11.
tilt not working? It's because you sync rate.
Lunar Unicom, Angola
Flaps
Flaps
5
10.
degrees.
runway 11.
Flaps
There's
15
runway.
degrees down.
Gears coming down. And Keyshawn, you cut in front of me, bro. What's up? Should have stayed in the pattern a little bit longer. Should have extended your
Unicum,
base.
India Foxtrot Foxtrot Lima Yankee is on final. Runway 11.
Gotta teach you guys how to fly, how to do pattern work. I do a string where we just do pattern work. I just teach you guys how to do pattern work.
Too fast. Too fast.
You're too fast.
Flaps 30 degrees.
Too high. Too high.
You're too high.
Luna Unicom, Angola 708.
Approaching
Flaps
11.
40 degrees.
Approaching 1-1. All right.
Too
Hopefully he
high,
gets off the
too
runway
high.
pretty soon.
500.
Unstable.
Approaching minimums.
Unstable.
400.
Right.
Minimums,
Outpost completely
minimums.
disconnected.
300.
And is on the throttle.
200.
Luna Unicum, Angola 97 is on final, runway 11.
100. 50. 40.
Glide
30,
slope.
20. 10.
Landing spoilers extended.
That was a lot better. As far as smoothness, it was still kind of off to the right, and then now we're on the left side, but I'll take it. All right, we'll roll it to the end. Welcome to
Unicom, Angola 135 is clear of all runways.
Luena, Angola. First stop of the day, African summer tour. Hope you guys enjoy it. We go a little bit of reverse thrusters till we get to 60 knots.
November 135 Romeo Sierra is clear of all
Park on the
runway.
right side here.
Luna Unicom, Angola 311 is on left downwind,
Right,
runway
manual braking.
11. Luna Unicom, Angola 708 is on final, runway 11.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about.
Very nice, guys. I really did actually enjoy that. Besides a few trolls we had earlier, but other than that, it was a pretty enjoyable flight. I think I don't know if I want to say the majority, but a lot of you guys did do really good on spacing and spacing on landing, especially you guys who left early,
Flaps
and the guys who were in the back. Really, just the people who were around me were just not spaced out very well. But other than that, everybody else looked really good. So great job there. Props to you again. If there's no parking spot, park in the grass. No shame. And I think that's gonna be where we're gonna be parking. Which is okay. Yeah, all these spots are gone. There might be one at the end, but I don't think there is. I think it's just my view distance is not going all the way down there. Oh, he's parking there. Okay. All right, land lights off, strobe lights off.
Luna Unicom, Alpha Fox
That was dope.
Kilo Lima Mike 014 is on final, runway
You landed
11.
without gear and it was butter. There are a few parking spots. All right. See if we can find them. I will follow him. I think there's some more at the end. All right, we do have a few minutes left to watch
Clear of all runways.
the. We'll watch my landing, or probably my two approaches, and then we'll get out of here. But thank you guys again. Welcome to Africa, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the African tour. Tomorrow we'll be flying at the same time, 1500 Zulu. That is 11 a.m. Eastern. And we'll be doing some VFR flying in some general aviation planes. Most likely, well, not most likely. We'll be flying in Rwanda, Africa. Ooh, spot right here.
Runway 11.
Rwanda, Africa, which is also going to be kind of near Tanzania, Zambia, all that kind of stuff. We'll probably we're going to deliver some packages, some medical supplies, some less fortunate cities. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. All right, guys, engine off. And beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs off. You guys are now free to move about the cabin. Thank you guys for joining Blue Arrow Global. Today's service by Angolan Airlines. And I hate these things on top of the screen. Really do. Let's get rid of them. Alright, they're gone. Alright, so I'm gonna sit here just a little bit because I kind of like to have all this in my replay. Like I like to get everybody landing, everybody parking and stuff like that in my replay. So I'm gonna kind of wait just for a little bit while you guys get situated and some of you guys who are flying with us get parked. And we'll go take a look at the replay here in a second. If you gotta go, I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. But we're gonna be sticking around here for a few more minutes to watch the replay. Also, if you have any more questions for me, this is a really good time to ask. Now that we're kind of in waiting for a few things to happen. That looks dope. Oh, the screenshot for this one's gonna be dopeness. Where's more people? I feel like this airport was just big enough to fit all these planes. Bam, bam. Tropical Silent, what's up, man? Matter of fact, while we're waiting, let's do some shoutouts. If I didn't shout you out already, go ahead and leave an emoji. Let me know you're watching, and I'll give you a shout out. I don't know who that guy was with the reverse thrust. I saw him too. Am I gonna fly in South Africa? Yes, sir. We'll be in South Africa on Wednesday. Yes, sir. Javian Johnson tomorrow via FAR, which means we'll be most likely flying without autopilot. So we actually get to fly the plane, not just like sit here watching the plane. But yeah, I really want to immerse ourselves in the scenery tomorrow and really appreciate what's out here in Africa. That will be tomorrow. Yoshi Koda, what's up, man? Hands in hand, good to see you. Munkin Agar, good to see you. You welcome and thank you for joining me. Raven, yes sir. I've shouted you out like 3 times, but I'll give you a 4th one. Thank you as well, bro. Walking Fruit, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Peddling Wildlife, what's up? Good to see you as well. Man, I want to play the hunter now. Like, I really want to do some hunting now. We're in Africa. I got Africa DLC on the hunter. I want to do some hunting in Africa. That's what I want to do. But, you know, we'll see. Again, join my Discord if you want to play other games with me, including the hunter, after, you know, streaming and whatnot. Not today, like, not like right now, but like later when I'm like off of work and not busy doing real life things. Sierra 7 Alpha Bravo, thank you as well. Thank you. I saw you wave. I saw that wave. Thank you as well, my friend, for waving the spoilers. All right, I think everybody. Wait, there's one more person taxiing. Anybody else landing? All right, we have one person, 2 people, 3 people, 2. Good. I think our last person is landing. We have one more person way out here. That's Captain Alfred. I don't know, Alfred, if I'm gonna be able to wait for you. I don't know that I can wait for you. I'll try to stall long enough. We still got a replay to watch here, people. We have about 10 minutes left for me to stream. So yeah. And I am asking this too, please do not spawn at this airport right now. If you did not fly with us, just wait till the next flight. There's not enough spots here to spawn, so just please don't spawn. If you want to leave, like if you want to back up and actually retake off, that's cool with me. You will have to back taxi to get out of here. So please wait for the arrivals to get in before you decide to depart. But there's a lot of places in Africa to fly. If you want to fly from today's destination, from here to where we're starting tomorrow, feel free. Matter of fact, that's a great idea. I won't be able to stream that, but I might actually do that myself. Let my phone do that while I'm working. We may have to try that. But November 4, Victor 5, good to see you. No, I'm not going to watch everybody's landing. I'm just going to watch mine. Sounds kind of selfish, but I don't have time to watch all of you guys. I don't even know how many people were flying with us today. Poor Alfred, I know. Poor Al, I'm sorry, bro. I feel bad. Like, I want to wait for him because he's the last dude. Like, he's the last dude, but he's so far. He is out there, bro. He's a good 50 miles away right now. And like I feel bad because I know as soon as I leave, everybody else is gonna leave, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be like we were never here. So you know. This is a cool livery, honestly. I've never flown this livery. This is honestly like this tour. Like when I was planning everything, this was the first time I had ever even seen this livery, and I was like, this is a dope livery. What's up to Sean Bowman? Good to see you, man. Plane spotting Bremen, what up? All right, Alfred. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta go. We got some replay stuff to look at, my friend. I'm sorry. We gotta go. I gotta hit in flight. I appreciate you though. Try to get here a little earlier next time. I don't know what your personal schedule looks like. Maybe you can't. I don't know, but you know, just you try. We'll be here same time tomorrow. Maybe like try to spawn closer. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay, let's go to replays. How are you guys liking the X Cup? Funny thing, and I'll probably talk about this later this week too, but Infinite Flight just released their X Cup. Obviously, we all know this, most of us. But a new Carbon Cub, which is a little bit different. A new Cub just came to X-Plane yesterday. So I've been actually giving that some time and flying that a little bit, learning more about Cubs in general. I've actually acquired a taste for tail draggers now since Infinite Flight has introduced me to the Cub. I'll say this thing about Infinite Flight. I know Infinite Flight is not like a full out blown simulator, but a lot of the new aircraft that they add to Infinite Flight sparked my interest. Like I was never really interested in the X Cub or tail draggers really before. I've flown them a little bit here and there, but was never super interested in them. But when an X-Plane released it, I learned more about it through Infinite Flight, and from then I continued my education or my self-education on it to X-Plane. So I'll say that Infinite Flight is definitely playing a role, I feel like, it's for me personally, and like in what I'm learning about aviation, about different planes and stuff like that. Same thing happened with the TBM. TBM came out on Infinite Flight first, and I was never really interested in TBM either. And when it came out on Infinite Flight, I was like, TBM. So I'm learning about the TBM. I'm actually getting hyped about the TBM. I like the TBM now, you know what I'm saying? And then not long later, maybe like a week, 2 weeks later after, probably a week later after the TBM came out on Infinite Flight, a new really good TBM came out. The Hot Start TBM came out to X-Plane. And then I learned a whole lot more about the TBM. Now the TBM is one of my favorite things to fly on X-Plane. So anyways, we are now fully loaded. We could watch my takeoff really quickly. Watch takeoff real quick, and then we'll go and jump to landing and watch the landing. So, to Sean Bowman, what simulator am I running? This is Infinite Flight right now. What other plane did Infinite Flight kind of like turn me on to? I know TBM was a big one because TBM was never on my radar before that came out, and now I know all about TBMs. Let's see what else was there. The X Cup now. A10. A10 is another one. I knew a little bit about A10s, but didn't know a ton about A10s. But when the A10 came out on Infinite Flight, oh, who was that doing donuts in the background? When the A10 came to Infinite Flight, I sparked my interest about A10s, and then I ended up learning how to fly the A10 in DCS World, which is obviously like a really detailed simulation of the A10. So, what up, Jim Gaming boy? Good to see you. Mind Plays, good to see you. To Sean Bowman, you also have X-Plane 11. Yeah, I'm planning on doing some X-Plane 11 group flights too soon, most probably on Pilot Edge, but we could probably try some on VATSIM. I'm down to try some VATSIM as well. So if you have VATSIM or Pilot Edge, definitely jump on that. I personally recommend Pilot Edge because it's more realistic, and you can guarantee ATC at a specific time, but VATSIM is kind of random.
India Foxtrot
plus the AI or the 3D models of like multiple players are a bit off on that sim. They're not perfect on Pilot Edge, but they're better. What a dope departure, man, out of Luanda, Angola. That was really cool. Get jiggy with it. Can you play X-Plane with the Xbox 360? No, but you can play X-Plane with the Xbox 360 controller. So, just so you know. Alright, let's skip forward. Do the landing, and then we'll get out of here. Again, thank you guys for hanging with us, even after the flight is over. Here's our approach into Luanda, Angola. Look at that plane behind us. Had the spoilers out because, you know, your boy was a little hot and heavy, hot and fast originally. That looks cool. Look at that line of aircraft behind us. That looks so dope, man. This is why I like this game. This is why I love this game. Like this right here, like the community, being able to fly with people and see real time and have replay. Man, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like PC sims don't even have this feature right here. Like you can't watch a replay of you flying with your friends on X-Plane 11 P3D FSX. Like you can't do that. I wish you could, but you can't. I mean, there's multiplayer. Yeah, the multiplayer may be more realistic as far as ATC and whatnot, but like you can't. I think this is our first approach. You can't see this type of view right here. Like, only really in Infinite Flight can you do this. You can do this on DCS World, but that's a whole other story. Why no flaps? The flaps are down. My flaps came down late. Alright, so this is our first attempt at landing when we had looks like somebody's going around ahead of us, you can see. But this is our first attempt at landing when we had somebody kind of cut us off. So we ended up, I don't know if we cleared him because there came a point when I got ahead of him and I didn't see him anymore. And so I went ahead and landed because I wasn't sure like what was going on, and I just wasn't happy with how we landed. It was a pretty rough landing. It felt like, yeah, he was right underneath us, freaking landing in formation. So I decided to touch and go. Alright, so he's down behind us. I mean, the truth is he had his speed under control well enough that he wasn't going to run us over. Yeah, look how hard that landing was. It was way too hard. He wasn't going to run us over or anything like that, but like he shouldn't be on the runway. That's the truth. Like each aircraft should have the whole runway to themselves when they land. That's why I decided to go back up and try it again. What up, Skyhawk Pro Flight? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Welcome back. Trooper, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. That's a go around. That go around was you, Sean? Alright, so we did left traffic. We'll skip forward to our second attempt at landing. Here it is. That wing flex is sexy, guys. Jeez, you gotta let her stretch your wings out. I'm gonna have fun looking for screenshots for this flight, especially on approach. All this traffic around us. Yes, you did lemon cake just in time to watch the replay of the landing. Yeah, I put my flaps up, and I think for some reason my plane went up. I mean, I know the flap, you're supposed to go up a little bit, like the nose goes up, but like the whole plane went up. I want to figure out I've seen a lot of other streamers use a landing like calculator thing where it shows what your landing rate was, and then it also allows the people to vote what they think the feet per minute was going to be. So I want to figure out how to get that working on X-Plane 11. I know it has something to do with Project Fly, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. If any of you guys stream X-Plane know how to do it, let me know. I want to get it figured out. Alright, so we have two aircraft on the runway, but they're way up there. They're good. It's no factor. They're already landed. As long as I don't use too much runway, we're good here. So this is our second approach of landing, and here we are. A little bit on the right wheel. So it's a bit of an unstable landing. It wasn't the best of landings. It was smoother as far as like feet per minute or like rate, but it was a little like the first landing was definitely more like square. But you know, we'll get better. We got a whole week of landings to do. All right, guys. Thank you for flying Blue Arrow Global. Service by Angola Airlines in Angola. Thank you guys so much for flying with us. You guys are amazing. Thank you again for 9,000 subscribers. That is just unreal. Like, I don't know. That's unreal, guys. And that's why I'm wearing the shades. You guys are asking why I'm wearing shades. I don't know. It's a special day. I want to do something different. But I appreciate you guys so much. So much. Like, I thank God for you guys every day. I'm so blessed to do this, guys. We out of here, man. 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Don't forget, flash sale today only. Merch is 10% off using the promo code 9K Special. El Especial. Muito obrigado. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, love, and God bless you. Next time, next video. We out here, baby. See you tomorrow, 1500 Zulu. Hit me up on Instagram. IamBlueGames.com. Infinite Flight. Twitch, YouTube, all the shoutouts. Yoshi Coder, Javion Johnson, Adam Edits, what up? Plane Spotting, see you, man. Oh, that's dope.